Hello, my name is Noah Roble, and this is my TED Talk about my internship with the Conway Recreation Department. So, at the beginning of the semester, when I signed up for this class, I didn't really have an internship lined up. I was kind of looking at some of the options on campus, off campus, maybe doing something back home on the weekends over spring break and whatnot. But I'm actually taking Mr. Jarrell's facilities class at Coastal, and he was talking about how they need youth soccer coaches desperately, and that it could count as our internship, our 60-hour internship. So I jumped right on that. It sounded like a perfect fit for me. I played soccer in high school. I love coaching. It's actually one of the reasons why I came to Coastal, because it had a focus in coaching. And when I came here, that's what I thought I wanted to do. So, I love the idea of that. So I signed right up. First day I get there, I don't really know much to what to expect. I carry in my preconceived notions about rec soccer. First night we have a tryout and a draft, which is different than what I'm used to. So I inherited a team called United. These are actually our jerseys. Physical prop number 1. This is the back. Low Conway rec patch. United. And thought the jerseys were going to be red. I was wrong. But yeah, United. And so United had 2 groups of siblings. So I sacrificed my first 4 rounds of draft picks to get these 4 siblings. I was not disappointed. They were well worth the sacrifice. The 2 sisters, I have sisters. They play on my defensive end. One plays in midfield. Sometimes they're studs. They play perfect. I really couldn't ask for better defenders. And then my other 2 brothers, Johnny and Nicholas, they pretty much lead up the offensive attack with one of our other players, Oscar, and they're responsible for pretty much all of our goals. Honestly, I feel like I was blessed with a super talented team. How the season is set up, it's a little bit different than traditional soccer leagues where you'll have, 1 game and 1 practice, or 1 game, 2 practices every week. That's not how this works. How this was set up is that you had all the practices on the open end, so you had a month and a half of practice or so, and then about a month and a half of games, all on the second end. And I'm not really sure why they do that. I'm not a fan of it personally as a coach, because you don't really know what you have in a team until you get into game time situations, until you get into how people respond real in game. So I didn't really know what I had as a team until we started playing. It was kind of weird in practice. I tried to make sure everyone had proper instruction and proper training, that everyone knew how to make the passes I wanted them to make. They were familiar with positions. I had players who are going to be okay with playing goalie. But until you get into a real game, you don't really know what you have, and that's very true. I didn't know what kind of team I had. I have an amazing team. I feel like a monkey could coach this team. We're undefeated to this point. We don't have a tie or a loss. We've had some close calls in games, but we pulled it away. My team is really good, just really good at winning. Just an incident I like to talk about real quick. With a prop. So this is Youth Sports Journals for Coaches. It's just something they recommended for us to join, and I actually joined. I became a member. Basically, it's just a network of coaches. There was an incident at the field where one of the coaches kind of lost his cool, and it reflected negatively upon us at the recreation department, as coaches. And so after that, they kind of released some information about what is expected from us as coaches and whatnot. And I believe that it's very helpful, it's very enlightening, and it's something that if I want to continue to coach down the line, it's something that I needed to follow up on. So I did create a membership. I've just been thrilled with this experience overall, and it's something that I'm definitely going to be doing down the line in a volunteer capacity of some sort. Even if I don't make a living as a coach, I can sure as heck clear a few nights a week off so that I'm able to help and influence kids' lives and just make them better at a sport, teach them some lessons about life, because sports is it reflects life, and you can learn lessons and have great experiences. And if I can have an impact on one kid and just be there and just have a great conversation with one kid, and that makes it all worth it. So